Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're gonna take a nice deep breath up first. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching first, okay? Nice big deep breath up and out. We're gonna roll our shoulders forward. I think you guys can see me now. I really hope so. Good, we'll go backwards. This is the challenging part. I'm trying to keep my eyes on you and then trying to keep my eyes over here to make sure everyone's good. And I'm recording myself. This is, ooh, okay. Got to keep it, pardon? We're going to do some side bends here, okay? Over to the other side. We won't hold it for too long right now. We're just kind of trying to get things warmed up. As far as I know, Salmon is doing well and no baby yet. So, no, it's not. It would still be like a couple weeks early. I think her due date was like August 4th. We're going to come to center and we're going to look over our right shoulder. Yeah, we're going to switch sides. I do think that she does, she's getting a fair amount of vacation, which is good. Yeah. So we'll just kind of pause as we look over to each side and then go over to our other. Good. One more each side. Good. We're going to just bend our knees and squat a little bit. You can bring those arms up and over if you want. Before we get into our cardio. And I'm not sure if any new people just entered onto Zoom, but if you can add your name to the chat, that would be super helpful. We'll switch directions. Good. Okay, one more of those. We'll come back to center. We're going to bring our right foot out in front. We're going to warm up our legs and our calves here. So we're going to lift our back heel and then come up on our toe, our front leg. And then if we want, we can add in the arm. We need to hold on to the chair with one arm. That's fine too. We're kind of lifting up tall and then sinking back and really giving that calf a good stretch. Calf muscle, not a baby calf. Just in case we were confused. We'll do one more. Okay, on this one, we're going to just sit back for a moment, really stretch out that back leg. Good, we'll come back up and we'll switch. So now I have my left leg out in front. So we're going up on the back toe and then lifting our toe up on the front foot. And then we can add in those arms. Good, we'll do one more, and then as we come back, we'll hold that one for a moment. You might feel it in the back of your glute too. If you've been doing some exercises with me over the last couple days, I'm feeling it. Good, and we'll come back up. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna start marching here. We're gonna get into our cardio. So if you need to, in between each of our moves, you're more than welcome to come back to just marching. Okay. Grab some water if you need it. Take breaks. Take rest. Okay. We're gonna start side to side, kind of tapping our feet in together, and then you can bring those arms back, like you're reaching and pulling back. We're missing a couple in here today, eh? Yeah. For line dancing? Oh, really? I guess, you know what, it's hard in the summer. I think a lot of people are just out doing things, right? Pardon? Company, yes. Can't blame them, right? Got to do some fun things. Not that this isn't fun. I hope everyone has fun here. Okay, we're gonna come back to center. We're gonna do those V steps. So our feet are kind of together here, and then we're gonna step out to the side and come back. And then as we get that down, we're gonna try to bring our arms with it. So bringing our arms up as we move forward and bringing them back down as we step back. You can speed it up if you want. Slow it down. Just move the legs. I think for our weights today, we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. In those 50 seconds, I'll kind of like demo what we're doing. You're more than welcome to practice, or you can just watch. And then we're gonna try to do 2 rounds of the exercises, okay? Oh, this is a good song. Okay, we'll come back to center. We're gonna do our kicking our bums. So bringing our heel to our bum, and then we're gonna add in a bicep curl. Yeah, it's been a nice couple weeks of weather too, really. Yeah, which we need. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I feel like it's like more of a balanced summer so far. It's not like crazy hot for a long period of time, and then like the nights are cooling, which is so nice. Yeah, I know. Maybe we're in for a treat in August. I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to center. We're gonna do our modified jack, so stepping out to the side, and then bringing our arms up and alternating. Yeah, I'm loving this weather, and it's perfect for me. I don't like the I mean, I wouldn't complain, but it's nice to have like those cool nights and a nice breeze and not like the crazy humidity, Good. We're gonna bring it into toe taps to the side, and we're gonna do our side punch. So kind of twisting our body as we lunge and tap our toe. You can deepen that and make it into like a little squat with the tap. You want a little bit more for your legs. Good. We'll come back to center. We're gonna tap our heels and then tap our knees, kind of alternating and tapping the opposite side. So our right hand is tapping our left knee and vice versa. Okay. And if you're messing it up, that's okay. Just kind of regroup. I think I've just missed a couple there as well. Good. We'll come back to center. We're going to do those curtsy lunges. So we're going to bring our leg back behind us and squat down a little bit into the front leg. Okay. You don't have to come down that far. You just step back and kind of to the side. Tap behind. Okay. If you want a little bit more, you can bring it down deeper. You're more than welcome to grab a chair and hang on to that if you need to. Hope I'm not yelling at you all. Can you hear me okay back there? I'm not yelling. Okay, good. Good. Okay, we'll bring it back up. We're gonna do some marches and get our arms moving here with some front punches, okay? So out in front. And bring our knees up higher if we want. Might be a little bit hard as you're getting those legs moving. Good, and we're gonna bring it up overhead if we can. If we need to, we can just keep it low. If you have some bad shoulders. Okay, we're gonna go back to that marching. We're gonna do those side steps. So side tap, feet together, and then you're gonna bring those arms and pull them back. We're gonna go a little bit quicker through these ones. We're not gonna stay here for so long. Okay. Good, now we're gonna go to our V step. So bringing those feet nice and wide, then adding our arms in if we can. Good, once you come back with bringing your feet to the middle, we're gonna do those kickbacks with the bicep curl if we can. Yeah. We got about 5 minutes left of cardio, guys, and then we'll go into our weight. And I know I started 5 minutes late, so if you can stay for the extra 5 minutes, we do have that time for you, but if you need to go, that's okay too. Good, we'll come back to center, and we're gonna go into those modified jacks. So stepping out to the side and bringing those arms as far as you can comfortably overhead. This is like this playlist, eh? Like sometimes I want like pumped up, and then if you pick a playlist that's just there, right, you're not getting kind of the constant. I need to make some. Okay, we'll come back to center, and we're gonna do those toe taps out to the side, and bring that twist with a punch. If the punch is too much, you can just reach. You're more than welcome to bring a little bit of a squat before you tap those toes out to the side. Good, we're gonna come up. We're gonna do those alternating hand to knees, and then alternating hand to ankles. So right hand to the left lower limbs, and left to the right. If that made any sense. So you're twisting, you're kind of like reaching opposite hand, opposite knee. Good, we'll bring it back to center. We're gonna do those curtsy lunges. So stepping back in diagonal. Again, you don't have to like go down so far in that lunge. You can just tap back, okay? Or if you want a little bit more, bring it down. Good, we'll come back up into that march. And then we're gonna do our front punches out in front. Good, we'll go up to the ceiling. Good, we'll bring it back down, march that out. And kind of go forwards and back there. Got a couple more minutes, but that's okay. We're gonna go into our weight. So, you want to grab some water. Try not to like completely stop. Try to keep those feet moving so your heart rate stays up. Unless you do need to slow it down, then just slow marches, okay? We are going to go into triceps. So you can either do this with one weight or two. So grabbing the weight kind of at the top here and straightening our arms and then bringing it back behind us and then straightening. Just as far as you can, that's comfortable. If you have bad shoulders and that hurts to do that, you can do the bent over tricep extension, okay? We are gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna try for 30 seconds. So just as many as you can, keeping that core nice and engaged, whether you're bending or lifting that weight overhead, and trying to keep your elbows close to your head. Bring them in. We have 3, 2, and 1. So finish up that last one. Okay, so our next move is gonna be, we're gonna take our weights, we're gonna kind of squat down a little bit if you can. We're gonna take a step to the side, squat, come up, step to the side, squat, and then we're gonna go the other way. Okay, we're gonna start in 2 and 1. So just 2 steps to the side, but at each step you take, you're bringing those feet back together and squatting, okay? Keeping that weight behind you into the heels. We have about 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good job. Okay, so our next one here is gonna be, we're gonna bring our weights to about 90 degrees up overhead. We're gonna lift up together, bring them back down, and then we're gonna bring our elbows in, okay? So overhead press, back down to 90 degrees, and then bring them in, like you're closing a book with your arms. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So overhead press, back down to 90, and then in. Ooh, this one is burning. Keep going, guys. You're doing great. You got about 10 more seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Finish that off. Good job. Okay. Our next move here is going to be alternating forward lunges. So we're going to make sure our shoulders are back tight. Okay. We're going to try to step forward, lunge, bring it back, and then other leg. If that's too much, you can just you can pulse with that one leg. You can just do one side at a time. I can tell you when halfway is, okay? So you guys can switch. So we're gonna start that in 3, 2, and 1. Trying to keep that knee not going forward over your toe, okay? Doesn't have to be a huge squat. You can just step forward and bring it back. If you're doing a single leg, you can switch sides, okay? Got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. You can finish off that rep there. Take a little break. And our next move is going to be a bicep curl, we're gonna rotate forward to a hammer curl. Okay, so full range of motion, bringing those weights up to your shoulder and then switching them so the weights are coming to your shoulder. Okay, we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. You guys can see me back there, okay? Okay. Nice, slow and controlled. Keep your core in nice and tight. When I say that, I mean squeeze your belly button into your spine, okay? Try not to sway your body. We have 3, 2, and 1. Have a little break there. Our next one is gonna be, we're gonna do a deadlift. So keeping our shoulders rolled back, tummy tucked in. We're gonna let the weight come down and our weight come back behind us with our shoulders still back. We're gonna do a row, come back, and then up. Okay, so we're gonna lower down, squeeze with those elbows, back down, and come back up. Okay, we're gonna start that in 3, 2, and 1. So squeeze those elbows back into that row. Try to keep those shoulders rolled back as you're doing this. Tummy engaged. Try not to swing your hips too quickly as you're coming up. We got 3 more seconds. 2, and 1. Good work. Oh, okay. Okay. So our next one here is we're going to keep the weights in. You don't have to do the weights, but you're more than welcome. And we're going to do side bends, so working on those obliques, okay? You're more than welcome to put one weight down if you want, and put your arm up here if you need to, or put the weights totally at your side. We're going to go down, but keeping that body up upright. Try not to like lean into it. I want you to keep the body up and just as much as you can, and then bring yourself back up with those side abs, okay? We're gonna alternate. So that means coming down to one side, coming back up, and then down to the other side. So 3, 2, and 1. Try to just keep those arms still. They're not doing anything. It's really those abs that are working to pull you up. We're about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. You can finish off on that, the other rep on that side. Make sure your body's all nice and balanced out. Okay, so those are the exercises. We're gonna repeat it from the start, okay? So our first one was that tricep. So you're more than welcome if you want a little bit more weight to take both the weights. If you found that first one too easy with just the one, and then same thing, you're holding them together up over and keeping those elbows in and bringing it down and up. That's one option. The other option is then, okay, if your shoulders are too sore, and squeezing back behind you. Okay, or you can move to the one weight and do it with one. Okay, we're gonna start that in 3, 2, and 1. So quiet in here, everyone's so focused. Good, we're more than halfway there. So really it's just that lower arm moving up and down, squeezing into those triceps. We got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, our next move is those side steps with the squat in the middle. So bringing our knees and bending at our knees, sticking our hips back. And then we're taking a step to the side, squatting down, coming up. Taking another step, squatting down, coming up. Okay? And then we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, and 1. You can do this with or without the weights. The weights are just adding a little bit more weight to those squats, so a little bit more resistance, okay? You got 10 seconds left. Make sure you're leaving some space in between those knees when you're squatting. So 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. So we're going to do that overhead press with the internal rotation. Okay. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Up overhead, bring it back and in. Up overhead, bring it back and in. Got 5 more seconds. One's a doozy. 2, and 1. Good work. Awesome. Okay, we got our alternating forward lunges. So again, you want to stay on the one side. I'll tell you when to switch if you're just doing the one side. If not, then you're keeping those weights at the side, just switching legs, stepping forward, or just small, okay? Bringing that weight into the foot that you're stepping with. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, and 1. Really keeping that core engaged, especially if you're alternating those legs. You can drop the weights if you need to. Hang on to a chair. Okay, if you are doing one leg, you're going to switch sides. Got 5 seconds. And 2, and 1. You can time through over there. Okay, our next move here is that bicep to hammer curl. So our palms are facing and coming up to our shoulders. And then we're rotating at the bottom and bringing our weight to the shoulders. So weight pointing forward to the shoulders. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, and 1. Nice, slow and controlled. Keep that core in. Keep the slight bend in the knees is always good too. So you're really stabilizing that upper body. Remember to breathe. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. We're going to go into that deadlift with the bent over row. So pulling our shoulders, rolling them back, keeping them in that position the whole time, okay? You're coming down, putting the weight back into your heels as you slightly bend those knees, and then you're squeezing those elbows back and in, and then coming back up, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those shoulders, bring it back down and up. Keeping a flat back if you can, think about that, okay? Not curling forward. Also not like swaying your back when you come up, nice and controlled. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, one more. We might do a little burner at the end here because we got a little bit of extra time. So we're gonna do those side lateral bends. If you really want to tire at one side, you're more than welcome to stay here and do one side and pulling up with that those obliques on the other side you're dipping towards, okay? Or you can alternate. Okay, up to you. I will tell you when to switch if you are sticking to do one side, okay? So 3, 2, and 1. Keeping a nice tall upper body. If you are doing one side, you can switch, okay? And 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back up to center. Good job. Okay. I think we're going to try to do our legs a little bit more here. So we're going to do a side lunge, okay? So trying to work those inner thighs a little bit. So when we're doing that, we're stepping to the side and bringing our weight back behind us, stepping together, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but you're stepping to the side and then you're bringing your hips back and then up, step back, okay? We'll do one side at a time. So I'll tell you when to switch. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. You're more than welcome to keep the weight in your hands, okay? Got 5 more seconds on this side. 2, and 1. Bring it back up to center. Make sure you get your balance. We're gonna switch sides. Got 5 more seconds there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back up. Awesome job, guys. Oh, we actually have 10 more minutes, don't we? We do. We have 10 more minutes. So we're going to do. Sorry. Okay, I want to actually, we're going to come sit on our chair. I hope you guys have a chair at home that you can pull out or close by. You can take your time, you can grab one. No rush. Grab some water if you need to. I think we may have done this last week. I know, it is. Yeah, the chest one, right? Oh, okay. So we are going to kind of scoot our hips forward in the chair a little bit. We're going to lean on that backrest, but I want you to really scoop your spine. So what I mean by that is tucking your tailbone in. So you're kind of creating like a C shape in your spine. You're going to bring your weights out to your side just to shoulder height. I want you to look up so that your spine is in line the whole way down, okay? So kind of look forward, and then we're going to press. Not up, just forward from your shoulder, okay? We're going to just try for 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Good work. Oh, that's a burner. Okay. We are going to do one more. You're more than welcome to keep the weight in your hand if you want, or you don't have to. You can also just bring your hands and tap your knees. But we are going to work on those abs again, okay? Because we have more time. Why not? So if you are holding that weight, you can bring it in front of you. And again, you're going to see, shape that spine, bring the belly button in. As you bring your knee up, you're going to crunch down, okay? You're more than welcome to keep that weight in your arms, or you can alternate tapping, okay? Or if that's too much, just squeeze those abs. We are going to start 3, 2, and 1. Doesn't have to be a big movement. As long as you're pulling and bringing that spine into your abs and like crunching, really squeezing. Like you're bracing your tummy if someone's punching you in the gut. That's what I like to say. It's not a nice thing, but we only got, well, we have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. We're going to do some stretching, okay? So you're more than welcome to sit and do these, okay? We're going to take our arm across the body. So I'm starting with my right arm. And you can give a little bit of an extra push if you want to with that other arm. No pain, please. Okay, and we're going to hold it for a couple seconds here. Good job, everyone. How was that? Okay? Yeah? Good. We're going to switch sides. Feel like you're kind of giving yourself a half hug, and then you're pushing a little bit on that arm. You think the 30-second intervals were kind of enough? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Because I did 45 seconds earlier in the week, and I think that might have been a little too much. Pardon? Oh, good. Okay. We're bringing our arms up in front and pointing our palms up to the ceiling. And then we're going to point those fingertips down. You want to give it a little bit more in that front side. You can use your hand to kind of press down with your palm of your hand, not fingers, okay? Good, we're going to switch sides. Hello. That's okay. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join in on the stretch here. We're going to put our palms so they're facing down, and we're going to point those fingertips down. You should feel that all in the front of your arm there. You're more than welcome again to just gently press with that other hand if you need a little bit more. Good. Any golfers or anything? Let's switch sides. Those tend to get sore in the front there. A penis? Yep. Are you? Oh, nice. Okay, we're going to do that stretch where we're twisting over and looking over our right shoulder. If you have an armrest on the chair, you're more than welcome to use that as leverage, or you can bring that arm over the chair. But again, I do not want you to be in any pain, okay? You should feel like a little bit of a pull, but no strain and no pain. Good, we're going to switch sides. Just be gentle with your body. Stretching isn't supposed to be painful. It can be uncomfortable, but there shouldn't be any pain. Good, we're going to come back to center. We're going to do those lateral side bends. So if you want to get some space between your feet, and then I want you to keep your hips on the chair, okay, as you kind of reach up and over. We'll switch sides. Good, we'll come back to center. You're going to scoot forward a little bit in that chair. We're going to bring our right leg out in front. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to tilt forward from the hip. So we're not slouching down. We're keeping that upper body nice and tall. And you shouldn't have to go down too far, actually, to feel a pull. If you can, you're more than welcome to reach, but I want you to keep a tall body, okay? Look at you. You did these guys? Yeah. Touch your toes if you can. Good. We're going to switch sides. And again, nice tall body. Tilt forward at the hip. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. You're getting those like into your hamstrings, right? And then I'm feeling it in my calf, depending on how sore you are. Yeah. We're going to bring the feet out nice and wide here. And we're going to kind of just like lean over to the side here. You might feel it in that side body. I don't know. You can straighten it, that leg. I need to do this in standing. You feel it in the inner leg here? Up there? Yeah. We'll switch sides. Be careful with this one. You're more than welcome to bring your hand over your head here. Good. Well, we're gonna stand up, okay? And if you have a chair nearby, that's great. If not, that's okay too. We're gonna bring our right leg out in front and we're gonna bring our left leg behind and try to keep that heel on the floor behind you as you kind of lean forward, your weight forward into that front leg with trying to keep that heel pressed down into the ground. And you're gonna go up on that back toe and then push your hip forward. You should feel that in the front of your hip. Kind of feels a little awkward. You're gonna come back down, lifting that forward foot and flexing that toe, kind of bending into that back leg, and then you can lean forward a little bit. Good, we'll come back up. We're gonna switch legs. So keeping that back leg now on the ground as you bring your weight forward. If you do need to go, please put your name in the chat before you go. We're gonna go up on that toe, push those hips forward. Good, and come back down. Gonna lift that toe up in front and we can lean forward, bending that back leg. Awesome, we'll come back up. Do a nice deep breath in and out. In and out. There we go. Well, that's everything for today, guys. Thanks for everyone on Zoom.